So once again, this begins as a big winter storm down through the U.S. You can see a swath of very heavy snow that parts of the southern U.S. are expected to experience, from parts of Texas all the way towards New England, and a lot of heavy ice just to the south of the heaviest of that snow. We're looking at big problems from that. I don't have a lot of time to go into the details of the U.S. impacts from this weather system because we have to focus on its potential to impact us here in the Maritimes at the start of next week. So it is a nor'easter. It does come up the eastern seaboard. Looks like it is going to approach Nova Scotia late Sunday night and then pass by the Atlantic coastline slowly Monday into Tuesday morning. And that's a difference between the weather system that we had at the start of this week and this one. This one moves slower, so the period of snow is likely to be more prolonged. Snow throughout the day on Monday into Monday night, and even some accumulating snow possible for some areas into Tuesday morning. There's a couple other differences with this weather system. The overall snowfall potential, at least right now, is looking higher for parts of Nova Scotia. And there's some areas finishing with some snowfall totals up around or in excess of 30 or even 40 centimeters of snow. One of the reasons for that is the slower movement of the weather system past us, so it's got more time to bring that snow down and allow it to add up. And another difference is the type of snow that's expected to bring in. Remember, on Monday, we had that very heavy, wet snow compacted down on the ground. And that's because temperatures were pretty close to the freezing mark as that came down. Ahead of the snow for this weather system, we have very cold temperatures in place through the weekend. So instead of that heavy, wet, compact snow, it might be more of the typical snow or even a little bit towards the powdery side, which does allow it to add up more as far as depth goes on the ground. So there's a couple differences between the storm system coming up at the start of next week and the one that we just went through. Now, we have some alerts issued already ahead of it. There's a winter storm watch out for the southwest of Nova Scotia by Environment Canada, calling for the potential snowfall amounts of 20 to 30 centimeters. I'm a little bit higher in my snowfall forecast because I think the snow is going to be on that powdery side and allows it to add up a little bit more. And then special weather statements out for southern areas of New Brunswick, Prince Edward Island, northern and eastern areas of Nova Scotia. Those areas as well could pick up a significant amount of snow from that weather system. It does look like the snow would taper to become lighter the further into the north of New Brunswick you go. Winds would also be a little bit gustier with this weather system. Some of the peak gusts getting up between 40 and 60 kilometers per hour. So blowing and drifting snow might be more of an issue than the one that we dealt with on Monday. And temperatures are going to be colder along with it and directly in behind it. Speaking of cold temperatures, that's what we have moving in tonight. We also have partly cloudy conditions and scattered flurries. There will be a risk of snow squalls developing tonight into Saturday around the southwest of Nova Scotia, Digby, Yarmouth, Shelburne counties, as well as parts of the north and east of Nova Scotia, areas of the North Shore and Cape Breton. Remember, Inverness, Victoria counties underneath that snow squall watch. The risk of snow squalls there continuing through Saturday, but also into Saturday night and potentially Sunday morning. Here's a look at the winds in the forecast out of the northwest for tonight. They continue blustery, and some of the peak wind gusts for tomorrow still in the range of around 30 to 50 kilometers per hour, up to around 60 on exposed areas of the coast. It's going to drive that biting wind chill, and we have those extreme cold mornings in effect. Here's a look at the actual low temperature zone in the forecast for tonight, and you can see that in New Brunswick falling well down to the minus teens and minus 20s, but wind chill making you feel into the minus 30s for many communities by the early morning hours of Saturday, feeling into the minus 20s by the start of the day for tomorrow for Prince Edward Island and for many communities in Prince Edward Island, or for both Prince Edward Island and Nova Scotia. High temperatures in the forecast for tomorrow don't change all that much from the morning lows for PEI and Nova Scotia. It's a very cold day for tomorrow, even into the afternoon, and across New Brunswick, the high temperatures between minus 14 and minus 18. Let's take a look at the extended forecast now. So for New Brunswick, watching for that snow Sunday night into Monday, and then even some lingering flurries in Tuesday's forecast. Again, highest amount of snow for New Brunswick, southern half of the province. Mix of sun and cloud, cold temperatures follow for Wednesday and Thursday. The potential for some more snow on Friday of next week. For Nova Scotia and the outlook coming up Sunday night into Monday, it's when that snow is going to develop. There'll be some gusty winds, so snow, drifting snow is going to be an issue. Snow through the day on Monday and even into Monday night. Some lingering flurries in the forecast for Tuesday. Colder temperatures follow, so that snow's not going anywhere. Chance of flurries on Thursday and then snow in the forecast for Friday. And for Prince Edward Island in the forecast coming up Sunday night, it's when the snow starts. Continues through the day on Monday, even into Monday night, and then down to some flurries on Tuesday. Colder temperatures follow for Wednesday and Thursday, and watching Friday of next week for another snowfall.